Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Monday to you. Here we are again playing Wizardry 5. Hello, Dragonfire and Sarge. Welcome to the stream. So, yeah, I don't have super high hopes of finishing today. But it's good to have goals, right? Even when they're a little unrealistic. I think that we're probably looking at this week, hopefully. Otherwise, I'll be pushing, I guess, 14, 15 streams here. This is our 9th Wizardry stream, if I've counted properly, which, you know, possible I did not. So just, you know, a little caveat there. So we're saying there's a chance. You know, 0.001% is still a chance. So I don't know, but already off to a weird kind of ish start, in that I closed all my Wizardry windows. Like I had like a bunch of tabs open in like a whole separate browser just for Wizardry stuff. Things like, oh, you know, the spells and what they do and what each of the names are, stuff like that, where I'm going, keeping track of this or that or this. So getting that open again here. Last time on Wizardry we left off in the ice level. I believe that's level 6. Looks like level 6. So we spoke to a giant ape. That's always a good sign. And then let's head on back there. We got everyone blue, bleh, bleh, and bleh. Oh, hey, I just realized that Legolas is now good again. We've done enough good that he's no longer evil. Okay, there's this thing. So we had to use something on it. I can't remember what it was. One whole weekend, I swear, it's like playing a whole new game. Here, it was something that I got from the dude. The, right here, gold medallion. Okay. Yeah, and then a creature comes out. This guy. The Mighty Yogg. Okay, so this is where we did stop the last time, was the Mighty Yogg. Now, the Mighty Yogg told me about a fairy, I believe, Ferry. As well as the Ice King, I think it was. And then traveling there. But I don't exactly recall. So let's see what he's got to say for himself. We'll always do that first. He doesn't have anything to sell. Okay. I am Yogg, master of the Ice Fairy. Apart? Have you found the Ice Fairy? No. It's really quite a thrill. And that's all he's got to say for himself. And we say yes, he just exits out. Retro Homebrew, how's it going? I will happily take that good luck. Thanks for the wish of good luck. This is by far, I think, the far and away the hardest Super Nintendo RPG, certainly that I've played. Let me adjust a couple things here. Get rid of some of those lines. Hardest that I've played, hardest CRPG, hardest JRPG on this system. I still will say the 7th Saga. By no means the hardest RPG, period. But the hardest on a system that has mostly fairly easy JRPGs, I would say. I'm not sure what your estimate is for hardest JRPG or among the hardest JRPGs on the system. I feel like Draken is pretty tricky, particularly without a guide. So, let's see. This dude, what does this guy want from me? And what else is on this map? Do I have... I don't know that I have the ice key, actually. Come to think of it. I don't think I do. So maybe that's where I need to go right now, because I'm not seeing anything that I need to talk to this dude for. Let me see. I did get the ice key, right? Let's see. Got brass key. So okay, we got the Queen of Hearts. There's a gold key, silver key, ice key. There it is. Okay, so we've got the ice key. Now, ooh, I better heal up here. It's from all those darn curses. And we're already out of Mahdi on that character and that character, so maybe we should start thinking about going back up to the surface. It seems like such a distance, though, at this point. Okay. All right, so getting bearings, getting our bearings. We need to do... We need to do the Ice King encounter, it looks like. Let's see if there's anything else that I'm overlooking here on this map. There's a lot of stopping and trying to figure out what's going on in this. But I don't think there's anything else here currently that I need. So hopefully that's the case, because I am headed out. Oh, caveman. In my caves. Again, excellent sprites in this game. They look fantastic. They almost have an Amano-esque quality, which for JRPG fans is high praise. Maybe not for CRPG fans. I don't know how CRPG folks feel. For that, you need to find the marionette. Same thing as the mannequin. I see a mannequin on my thing. We're gonna see how far I can get, though, regardless. There's like a... Here it is. Okay. Back through this thing again. Through the darkness. That Wraith sprite is excellent. That's one of my favorite ones that I've seen so far in this game. Oh no, you know what they remind me of? Not Amano. They remind me of the Ogre Battle. The Ogre Battle sprites. Let's see. Duma pick. Oh, he can't use it. So which way? Yeah, okay. Facing the right way. As long as we're facing the right way. I think I was looking at the wrong thing. Half of like the first hour when I'm playing this game is just getting used to it again. The battle threw me off now. Hang on. Okay, we're right there, Okay. Turn there. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. The battles are really throwing me off here. That level 30 is something else. Sometimes wizards are so awesome it hurts. I can confirm personally. Holy moly, here in the house. How you doing? Thanks for joining us here for Wizardry. I think you've been here a couple times for the Wizardry. Have you played this one before? I can't recall if you said you had, or played any Wizardry for that matter. I think, given the Earthbound reference, you're probably more of a JRPG person. So am I. One JRPG person to another. Whoops. A jolly mannequin droops lifelessly inside a strange-looking contraption. Behind the colorful figure is a dark glass panel, and resting beside it is a small box of metal parts. Looking at the device a little closer, you discover that the parts were at one time connected to the odd machine. There are 7 parts here, A through G. Assemble part. Okay. All right, so you got to put this thing together. I have Wizardry 6 on stream. Didn't make it past character creation. Oh, yeah. It's beefy, huh? Is that a remake or is that the original Wizardry 6? And yeah, level 30, to your point, Sargi. I don't know that you're like supposed to reach, like, would you naturally reach level 30 in this game? It seems like no. It seems like you'd probably naturally like reach around the mid-teens, I would guess. Yeah, especially if you're gonna change classes, right? Because then it's gonna boot you back down. Yeah, I would hazard a guess that you'd probably not even reach 20, but level 30 is a little ridiculous. OG is not the citizens, the urge to reroll stats. I see. Because you never know, you might get something even better, right? Now look, I don't know the hint for this. Here's the thing. I've not been taking notes. I've not been doing graph paper maps. That is the ideal way to play these things. I haven't done that since I was a child. Would be very time consuming for me to do that today. We're just trying to get through this. So I am using a guide when I need it. And just kind of, you know, trying to casually get through Wizardry 5. Even with a guide and maps and all that, it was giving me a huge runaround early on. If you lose a character early in the game, it's hard to revive them. It can be expensive, or you don't have the spells for it, or they can just, you know, turn to ashes. So we're also using Game Genie because winners use Game Genies. Okay, this is Crank, Chain, Cog, Axle, Wheel, Spring, and Lever. The mosaic figure starts dancing a jig while little bells begin to chime. After a few moments, the dance comes to a close, and the mannequin slowly winds to a halt with its palms outstretched. The glass panel behind the oddly positioned figure illuminates, and upon it glow these neon words. Yogg's Ice Capades. Ice Fairy to the Crystal Castle. Fee is 5,000 GP. Sure. Ice Slide. Oh, okay. You are standing at the end of the cavern carved from the ice. On the east wall is a small hole, almost as if it were made for a key. Well, how about we use the ice key now and see what happens. Ice key. Nothing happens until the cavern starts to rumble. Uh-oh. Chute. You land within a small temple, all of which is hewn from solid ice. Suddenly, a blizzard blasts the room. I love how this communicates itself. An encounter. Okay, here we go. Boss fight. The Robuna Ice King and 2 ornate men. Maybe one day I'll get to really enjoy the Etrian Odyssey games who have a soft spot for dungeon crawlers. Yeah, I do like dungeon crawlers. I liked the other 2 that I played on Super Nintendo so far, Dungeon Master and Eye of the Beholder. I hate this one. It's rarely hard. It's really hard to get going on this one. Took me like 4 hours to really start to get the hang of having a party, and even then it's hard to manage them. So, but there's a lot of good JRPG dungeon crawlers too. You ever played what were those the Pokemon Rescue Team? I think those are dungeon crawlers. I don't know. Okay, time to do battle. We will have Gandalf cast some magics. And sure, why not? You know what? Oh, that ought to be enough. I like the Ice King. He looks like an ice pope. Oh, something happened. Arithmetician, welcome Mr. Underscore Temper. He's evolved. This is his second form. Gotta get that underscore. Roguelites. Okay, maybe it's been too long. You ever think about Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? I played one of those a long time ago. Emphasis on the underscore. So it's Mr. Underscore Temper. How you doing, Tempe? What's with the underscore? You're in your underscore phase? It happens to every teenager. It's all right. Well, maybe think of the other ones. I don't... I maybe think of the other ones. Oh, there's Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Isn't that... Is it Pokemon Mystery Dungeon or Chocobo Mystery Dungeon? Maybe it's just Chocobo Dungeon. I haven't played those for a long time. Okay, back to the battles. We'll just unleash. There you go. He's toast. Bite me, Ice King. Magnetics, probably one of my least favorite ones. I don't like that magnetics can pull like what I would consider key items out of your inventory and toss them. And you'd have to go back and get some of them. Aragorn's petrified. Gimli's petrified. What? Straight up petrified everybody? Alright, I'm not gonna sit for that. Dang. Dang, you guys. Dang. It's a good thing I saved, I believe, right before the marionette. Find out. Aragorn, Boromir, Gimli, Gandalf, Arwen, Legolas. Yeah, right here. Okay, we just got to do this again. So it is crank, chain, cog, axle, wheel, spring, lever. Here we go. I have a question. So if I came down here and didn't have the ice key, how would I get back out? Can you waltz out? What's up, Imp Black Belt? How are you? It's Wizard Hat time. It's always Wizard Hat down. Settle down. You settle down. There's always time for the Mario 64 soundtrack. And if not, then you go to your room. If it makes you feel any better, this game kicks everyone but... Oh, no. Yeah, I got it. I think at this stage in my career, I could tell where I'm bad at a game and where the game itself is cruel. This is an essentially cruel game. I mean, opening up one treasure chest and almost everybody's petrified is a little messed up. But that's why we're saving very, very, very often. You want to get excited? Oh, you should get excited. You're in your office? No, your bedroom. Go to your bedroom. Tell your boss I sent you to your room. I'm sure he'll be fine with that. Oh, we got lots more this time. Okay. Well, if that's how you want to play things, we'll just do it that way. And you guys can get tilt-a-weighted while I get situated. Boom, 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 boom. What do we got? Frost Giants still. Yeah. Oh, that was a lot more experience points. Okay, Legolas, do not. I don't like Rainbow Ray either. He's fairly sure it's a Rainbow Ray. Yay! We got a card and a potion of some kind. Gandalf, do your thing. The card is a King of Diamonds, and we have the Potion of Charming. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to dump these two just so we got a little extra room. Kind of running out of room here. And make sure everybody is healthy and hale. No. Crap. Ah. Why did it not ask? It could just ask you. And there's no point in resetting. Darn it. I didn't. Oh, this game. I'd be happy to be back home. Well, you can use me as an excuse. Aegis, how's it going? As if it's promised, but you can. Oh yes, it's Aegis has entered the chat to talk about talk about ads. Well, I accidentally, expertly, got all the way back to the start of the game, so now I got to get back down there again. Shouldn't be too bad. We did beat the Ice King, and we got the whole the card that he was carrying, and now we can dump some stuff out. But that was pretty unfortunate. Oh my gosh, Wizardry 5, little conveniences. I'm begging you. Why can't it just be a little, like, hey, would you really like to warp back to town and autosave even though you're at the bottom of the thing and all the way down level 6? Why, yes, I would not. Thank you for asking, Wizardry 5. No problem. Anything for my favorite. Okay, anyway. We got Soul Stealer. Are we winning? I don't even know. I don't know. How's it going, James? We may be winning. Maybe not winning. It's hard to tell it really is. It's hard to tell in this game. No one wins in Wizardry. Wizardry wins in Wizardry, right? So let's see. After invoking the Soul Stealer, your attack bonus is doubled? Dang. But I don't really want to use it. The devs having a last laugh. It's seriously, there's some games back then. It's not just Wizardry 5, to be completely fair. There are a lot of games from back then that, yeah, were pretty mean-spirited. Sometimes it feels like they were laughing at you. I would love to consider that a lot of design choices in this were just from lack of frame of reference or quality control, those sorts of things. But there are some things where you're like, you did that on purpose. You did that on purpose. And you don't care. You don't even care. Somewhere there's some guy in like Wisconsin laughing at me because of all this. Potion of Charming. What does Charming do? I know when I'm talking to somebody I can Katu, but I don't know if that's the same thing. Master Katana. Bushi skill. Robin's sword. Let me see if we could use any of this, actually. Legolas can use the Robin sword, but then we'll probably... I don't know why you'd want to equip Gold Medallion. No. But we're going to do that. Trading post, sell this, get rid of that, and that, and that. Why not? And then come here and Gandalf, you can trade to King of Diamonds because he is the king. There's no argument with that. And Arwen, you can give, well, you can't give to everyone. And then Gimli can carry the battery. And Legolas, you carry the rest of this junk. There we go. Boom. Old school D&D sadistic dungeon masters. There, yeah, woof. Yeah, play Sonic Spinball pretty regularly. The game has so much difficulty, but the devs were reportedly approached about it and exclaimed in an interview that they didn't realize how hard the game was. Yeah, stuff like that. Like maybe there just wasn't the right amount of tools and testing back then to get a sense of what design choices were deliberately causing difficulty. Something like this, they knew. They knew. NetHack, I don't think I've played that one, actually. Okay. I think we're good now to leave town again and go all the way back down. Okay, save the game. All right, this will be a breeze. Trust me, this will be a cake to get back down. I just need to get to the elevator, and I can ride that all the way down to level 5. Then from there, fairly easily get to level 6. Looks like fairly easily. Like what is this over here? Hang on. There's a lot of nonsense. Okay. All right. First goal is the elevator, though, and casting all our buffs. So we need Lito Feet, we need Latumapic, and we need Maporfic. I think that's, yeah, I remember the names of these wacky spells. I feel, you know what? Just that alone is a huge victory for me. Just simply remembering the names of these spells. I don't care what's in that. Okay, and then we're going to use item Gimle. Whoa, I love that sound effect. I really do. Sounds like a Mega Man X sound effect. Whoa. Oh, darn it. Did it wrong. It's okay. I get to hear my fun sound effect again. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Right there. Yeah, enter it. Yeah. Get out of here, Hercule Beast. You're just an early boss. I think it's this way, actually. Okay, all the way down to D. Now from here, who wants to go where? Duma pick. Okay, so let me see. Linguistic Dragon in the house. I always feel safe when Linguistic Dragon is around. Like, if I say something vaguely stupid, I feel like Linguistic Dragon can come along, and I know it's rare when this happens, that I do say something vaguely stupid, but Dragon comes around and, like, summarizes that in such a concise and perfect way. So I'm paying him to follow me around, basically. So folks think NES Contra is hard. Find it really easy now. Oh yeah, if you played something too much, practice. Yeah, I feel like if you need that level of practice and familiarity, there's like a scale, right? Like the more practice and familiarity you have, the easier something gets. It's like an X bar graph, and oh look, we're being all fancy now. And then not a bar graph, it's like an X wave graph or whatever. And then the higher your familiarity and practice reaches, though, sort of demonstrates how difficult that was to start with, right? Wizardry is a series that leaned into the difficulty purposely. From what I've read, there was not a significant amount of feedback from earlier entries that wanted higher difficulty to it. So they knew. Yeah, they knew. Fluent in red mages. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That reminds me, when we were kids, we invented a language. It's called the IB language. You put an IB after every consonant and after the first syllable. So the word mage, let's see, no, not after every consonant. If it's a one-syllable word, you don't put it after the second one. So mage would just be my beige, and you would say my be nibame, ibiz, mybo cybus. That would be my name is Moses in the IB language. Can't believe I still remember that. Good times. Okay, where are we at? We need to go to... Oh, we're here on 5. Right. So I gotta get up to talk to the dude who takes the tickets. Good evening, folks. Give item. Somebody's got the tickets. Here we go. Thank you very much. Okay, you're welcome. Now, from hence, We could go to... Let's go this way. And there's going to be like a little thing right here. A little thing. And you want to tell the last stages. And G3 as a whole. Limited continues. Yeah, and I've never put significant practice into the Ninja Gaidens. I can't play those. I'm told by a lot of I guess my closest experience to what you're talking about is I've put a lot of time into Zombies Ate My Neighbors. One of my favorite games. I could beat it in one sitting almost every time. Uh-oh, wrong way. But that's a hard game. And a lot of people tell me it's a hard game. But I don't look at them and go like, oh, it's not that hard. All you have to do is have 30 years of experience. Because that's unrealistic, you know. Only people who have 30 years of experience are going to have 30 years of experience. But there's little things you can learn over time. But that's where the practice familiarity comes in for sure. Like for me, I've played enough to where I've memorized a lot of the layouts. You should beat it. It's an excellent game. And here's the tip. You have to beat it starting from the start of the game. Do not use a password. Reason being, it's really a survival game. You need to stockpile items and weapons in that game, or you will run out towards the end, and then you're sunk. You're like trying to kill, you know, vampires and mummies and werewolves, all the tough stuff with just this little squirt gun. Okay, ladder going down. So now we're back down to level 6 after my stupid little mistake. I beg your pardon. And from here, this way, I think it is. Something like that. And then we're going to go this way. Follow this around for a bit. Yeah. Hello. You float over a pit. See, Super Mario gives me energy sometimes. I wish I was as energetic and well-loved as Super Mario. Uh-oh. This does not connect the way that I thought it would connect. Okay, let me come back down. It's going to be around here somewhere. Yeah, the pit. Yeah, the pit. Whoa, amazing. That is an amazing looking sprite. Look at that thing. Unsung. Absolutely unsung artistry in this game. Hello, it's me. Hideous screaming Crimson Weir. Let it be just as energetic, selfless, joyful, welcoming, inclusive, athletic, handsome. That thing is scary. Well done. Yeah, somebody did an excellent job on this. That might be my favorite sprite in the game. I don't know. The Wraith sprites are pretty great. But that thing is nightmarish. I may have gone the wrong way. Okay, where am I? I am... Oh, right where I need to be. Right where I need to be. Never fear. That was wrong. Oh, darn it. I went the wrong way. Okay. Okay. All right, Wizardry, you win. Even with a map, I'm still getting lost. That's okay. We're going to get a level up for all our... Yeah, I think they still need like 6.5 million experience points. So they're not going to be leveling up anytime soon. I think that's it for level ups for us. Did Frodo die? That's a great question. He did not. He did not. He's sort of our extra character just now in case we need him for whatever reason, transferring stuff. He's like holding things for us back at town. We just left him there at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. I wish there were more Lord of the Rings games on my list. Why did it just have to be one and it's not that good? Yeah, that's why he's not here. Not here for that reason. Also, not Crimson. I was lied to. That's very true. It's very true. Okay. Let me see. When it's tricky. Oh my gosh. It's tricky sometimes not knowing if there's a conversation that I'm not involved in happening in chat. I love that you guys are having a conversation in chat. Please do have a conversation in chat. That definitely benefits me, but I don't know if it's something that I need to comment on. And sometimes I could make myself comment on something, but I don't need to. Lorraine was very popular in the 90s? You're kidding. I mean, the movies skyrocketed Lord of the Rings popularity in the 2000s, but the Lord of the Rings was quite popular throughout the latter half of the 20th century. Let's see. There's certainly a lot of Lord of the Rings video games, just not on the Super Nintendo. Sadly. Oh, okay, I know where I'm at. We're going to go... Lich, get out of here! Oh, no, this way. Fool me once, Wizardry. Shame on you. Fool me twice. You can't fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me. Okay, carefully. Right here. Yeah. I gotta do this thing again. Oh, no, it already works. I slide. Your neck of the igloo? Let's see. Interestingly, that's when I read the books. Oh, you read the books in the 90s? Yeah, I read them in the early 90s as well. I think I read The Hobbit. Oh, it's 10 maybe, something like that. Plebes. I think the movies made Lord of the Rings mainstream in a way that nothing had previous. There's certainly no argument that the Lord of the Rings movies brought a lot of fans into the fold. But yeah, you're talking about like one of the biggest books of the 20th century. Quite a hit. I'm interested to mention that when the books were released, they were actually extremely popular with college kids across campuses. Across campuses. So yeah, take that for what it's worth. There was a young hip Lord of the Rings culture when they were first out. Glad you moved your computer to the basement? Oh, I'm glad you moved the computer to the basement. Yeah, mainstream now is kind of like a different conversation to like when you say like the MCU, a lot of like popular big tentpole movies, things like that. But to my mind, it's like saying Harry Potter was not popular before the Harry Potter movies. Like, yeah, more people saw the movies, but Lord of the Rings was immensely popular before the Peter Jackson films. There weren't even the first films made. You got in trouble for reading Lord of the Rings at school? Uh-oh. Dem witchcrafto. I thought I would get in trouble reading them. My parents were a bit tight with magic stuff. Dad was like, those are awesome. Read them in college. Yeah, there you go. And I've known most hyper-conservatives to be fairly lax on Lord of the Rings in particular. I think Lord of the Rings benefits from kind of being less high fantasy swords and sorcery than a lot of things. Which takes me back to my Magic the Gathering comments. In that their Lord of the Rings set just kind of looks like a generic Dungeons and Dragons set. Oh, that's the wrong item. Who's carrying this? Ice Key. It's right there. One thing that really kind of crystallized what Lord of the Rings is in comparison to other fantasy worlds is that Tolkien tried writing history, not action fantasy. And so if you read that next to some other fantasy books that you grab, whose random names elude me right now. You get a sense that it was more like, yeah, this is like a forgotten history rather than, you know, some kind of blockbuster. See, mainstream before is very experimental. They didn't have advisors that convince. Yeah, I feel like 90s mainstream is a different conversation than post 2000s mainstream. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be reading Wuthering Heights. Oh, one of my least favorite books. Wuthering Heights. Woof. I mean, Led Zeppelin had a Lord of the Rings song, for crying out loud. That's mainstream right there. For example, talked about this phenomenon in the music industry in the 60s. Everything sucked because they didn't know what people liked and brought in advisors whose whole job was to say, I know what the kids want, and they don't want that, trust me. Also, now that we all read the Harry Potter books as they came out, so my parents were good at relaxing those constraints as I got older. Oh, got it, yeah. I've actually never read them. I think I missed the age range. They ultimately thought they were arbiters of good taste and was never good for business. Yeah, I feel like more variety, more experimentation is good. Mappy Man, how's it going? Hey, we were talking about that earlier. Yeah, I would say this is harder than 7th Saga. 7th Saga, hardest JRPG on the system. Oh, we gotta fight this guy again? Okay, after this, I'm not warping out of here. I'm not. Doesn't matter what Gandalf says. Thrashing breakdancers. No, you're supposed to all go to the place. Just get out of here. Frost Giant. All right. Legolas. Figby Fist. You better be darn sure it's Figby Fist. If I get... Oh, my goodness. Gandalf is fried. Dude, freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Want to play 7th Saga eventually? Recommendations? I would recommend 7th Saga. I liked 7th Saga. I would recommend that you, if you want an easier playthrough, pick Lux as your starter and then Isuna the elf or Valsu the priest as your secondary. So you start with a tank and then you've got a healer. But you only get 2 characters in your party, which is extremely limiting. Extremely limiting. Movies are hit and miss. Oh, that's how it is, right? With literary adaptations. Okay, so with Gandalf being ashes now, what can we do about that? What do I need to cast to get him to not be ashes? Yeah, there's a lot of grinding, and you're going to have to be aware of a ton of enemies in the game that can easily wipe you. Regular enemies. Cadorto? Okay, let's see. Cadorto. Okay. All right, looks like that worked. So, ugh, my gosh. Very, very spooky stuff. So if that had failed, he would have been lost. Is that how that works? And then you just don't get that character back? But Eric going back at the beginning. There we go. Save this game, for crying out loud. I can't believe that. That's crazy. Lux is the robot. Yes. Yep, the robot. The only thing you gotta put up with is he makes like a clanging sound when you play as him. So throughout the entire game, you're just gonna hear as he walks around. I don't know. I liked Lux, but he's not for everybody. Point of no return. Yeah. And then another thing to be aware of is don't overgrind in the 7th Saga. If you do, your enemy rival will scale ahead of you, and you have to do a duel with them. So, good chance that Temple of Cant will destroy Gandalf. Oh, that's terrible. Eric, 1985, how you doing? Welcome. That's awful to think about. I'm glad that did not happen. All right, now that we've fought the boss fight, where am I? Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's something over here, I think. No. Right here. Potion-o-matic, courtesy of Rudolph's Vending Company. Even that's a nice sprite right there too. Fee is 100. Okay, well let's just do that. There are 6 knobs here. Press A through F. Pull one to leave. So we've just got a bunch of stuff. Potion of Mahdi sounds pretty cool. Sold out. Kind of friggin' Astral Cube. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to stop opening chests. Are you kidding me right now? What did I lose? I don't think I lost anything. It magnetized Gandalf's items, or it said, and then Gandalf's items are glowing. But I don't see anything that's missing. So, Temple of Kant is aptly named. You're right, Temper. MJ in a universe where he's a gamer, maybe? Hey, Slasher, how's it going? I will accept that. Enemy scaling is the bane of RPGs. It's particularly cruel in 7th Saga. The enemy scaling can be real rough. I'm not usually upset by enemy scaling, but that's just mean. I don't know of any other game on the Super Nintendo where you can over-level. I think that's the only one. There's a secret door that should help it be needed on the map. I told you. Okay, I do see a secret door. Was it an oversight? Well, I know they made the game harder for the North American audience. But yeah, it seems like that's a bit of math that they should have caught but just didn't. The original, you mean like the Super Famicom version, right? Oh, Slashy with the Final Fantasy VIII hot take. No comment. No comment. Massacre Katana. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I haven't played the Super Famicom version of 7th Saga. I just read up on it and I was like, can't believe Elnard, right? Ugh, what a dumb name. But yeah, woof. Trying to make it harder. They succeeded. They succeeded. Okay. Now from here, there's gonna be I don't want to mess with this. There's gonna be something right here. Stairs to somewhere. Oh, we're in the purple and green dungeon level. So is this gonna be 7? I guess level 7. Let's see what we can see. Let's get it. How's it going, Sweaty? Sweaty? Sweaty. Gotta get that in there. Fire Emblem Thracia. On Super Famicom, right? I mean, don't tell me I missed that on my list here. Listen, at least not as bad as 8 as 7 fans are. I can definitely attest to that. You are far kinder about your affection for 8 as some 7 fans get. I do like both of those. In all realistically, I like both 8 and 7. But yeah. Okay. So shoot, 7 is enormous. It's enormous. So now what? There's gonna be stuff. Oh, you liked 8 better than 7? Temper, go to your room. Go to your room. Oh, dang, Smash 2? You also go to your room again. And in Black Belt. Get out. No, in all seriousness, I think the best Final Fantasy on PS1 is Tactics. And I won't hear any argument otherwise. You found your 8 family? Well, you know what? You got me there. You got me there. I don't know, though, because the PS1 version of Chrono Trigger is kind of messed up. It's got some lousy load times. Super Mario RPG is the best Final Fantasy game. I can get behind that. All right, so where the heck are we? Where the heck are we? I guess we are... Where's Dumapic when you need it? I think I'm facing north. North right now? Norse? I think I'm facing Norse, yes. Okay. Point is, yeah. It was like the first time I played a Square port where I was like, what are you doing? How did you mess this up? And then they kept doing that for like the next 35 years. I don't know why Square can't do competent ports. But they did it again to Chrono Trigger with the Steam port. I don't know what they did. Of the numerical FF trilogy on the PS1, 9 is the best one. And I won't hear any arguments otherwise. 9 is my favorite of the numerical PS1s. And I think 9 is the most competent. But I'll accept PS1. I don't like using PSX. I don't use that at all. I think it's from magazines, right? They use that a lot. I just say PS1 because there's PSX. What are we gonna say when they have PS10 roll out? This is gonna be super confusing. The horrifying VV story was a letdown. Baron, go to your room. Wow. One of the best character stories in the whole series. Darn it. DS version of Chrono Trigger is good enhanced port. So they did it once. I don't know why they couldn't do it again. I read your comment backwards. I am actually because it scrolls from the bottom up. So let me see. 9 had some really cool combat, but the characters all being a joke style, except for the horrifying VV story. Was a letdown. Okay, you gotta hit me with commas, broski. I don't know. Commas would have helped that out a lot. No, I'm just kidding. I see what you're saying now. I appreciate the comedy and levity in 9, especially after the downers that were kind of the emo teenage years of the series with 7 and 8. A PSX 10, it's gonna be ridiculous. Yeah, like once we hit PlayStation 10, which will probably not be in our lifetimes anyway, it's gonna make all those references to PSX super confusing historically. So I just say PS1 because that's what it is. It was the first PlayStation. Will we even have a PS10? I don't know. I don't think we'll live to see it. You should play FF Tactics. Baron doesn't believe in your grandma. I mean, well, surely you should. I mean, just genetically, she has to be there. I don't like commas. Comma, I live in the fast lane. Would have also accepted period. Bottom left of the queue, it's unnatural. Okay, all right. Tell that to Daniel Webster. Doing the math, hopefully I'll still be alive. So how many, what are they on, 5? And it's been, what? Like 30 years since PS1 came out. So another 30 years, we'll still be around. I would be 70. That's not too bad. 70, I don't think I'll be online squabbling with people about PlayStation, though. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah, Chrono DS probably definitely the best port of Chrono Trigger. Because otherwise you got like mobile, yuck, Steam. Well, they kind of fixed it. Steam is the most accessible, so that's what I recommend. You play nearing 80. How dare you insult the necessary commas? Oh, in Oxford, this is an Oxford comma chat. Just so you gentlemen know. All right, okay, let's go. You'll be online at 70 squabbling about something. Only if you're still around, Grandpa. Only if you're still around. Okay. Let's try and figure out what's going on here at level 7. A lot. It's an immense area. There are some brass monkeys. There's... I guess you gotta get to like this inner circle. Oh yeah, there's just like a ring around the outside that doesn't let you get to the inside except for on the north end. So let's go all the way up there. Hi ninjas. Hi ninjas. And 2 assassins. What the heck is going on with that? Are you kidding me with this? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we're just level 30, just chilling. And then, nope. Insta-kill. Doom it. And no, I got to be real careful about Loctofeet. They could have put that on its own thing. Oh, okay. Aragorn, and then Latumofis for poison, or did it go away? I guess it went away by itself. Or no, I used Madi. That's what happened. Reorder: Aragorn, Boromir, Gimli, Gandalf, Arwen, Legolas. Don't even mess with me. This floor. You're supposed to lose characters. You're supposed to start the game over again, grinding out. No. I'm not gonna put up with that ridiculous philosophy. It's ridiculous. That's what it is. Can attack, kill, critical hit. Yep, I found that out the fun way. Wish we could clip you saying that you won't be squabbling at 70 hours. You could if you wanna like hold on to a petty gotcha for 30 years, but you might rethink that in the wee hours of the morning. Be like, why am I holding on to this clip? Transferring it from thing to thing. I'll be here. Well, I mean, you can stay here. You'll be on like Cerulean Sky or whatever it is that we're gonna have at the time. Tweeter. Okay. And vampires, level drain. Ooh, level drain. This game is hateful. Imagine getting down here, getting wiped, and having to start from level 1 all over again. Screw that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with these yutzes. Just deny. That's how you deal with troll enemies. You just deny them attention. Oh, I told some guy on that who wanted to squabble about The Last of Us or something like that. I was like, I don't owe you my time, and that that went down about as well as you could imagine. But it's true. If someone wants to squabble, you don't owe them your time. You don't. You got more important things to do. Do it. All right, there's some kind of pool here, looks like. So let's go ahead and equip the rubber ducky. You're the one. You let me swim without drowning. A deep pool of midnight blue gurgles silently like the calm before a storm. What a description. I'm going to save before we do this because you never know. Legolas splashes out of the water and everybody dies. The end. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. An encounter. Dragon fin and a water elemental. That's got to be a censored spread as well. Can you squabble? You can squabble as much as you want. Squabbling. Well, the game meant to be played over months and years. Yeah, I said at the start of the thing that like if I was just playing this blind, legit, whatever notes, graph paper, it'd probably take me a year to get through this thing. Especially if RNG decided to just completely obliterate me towards the bottom of this thing. That's crazy. Shared some random clip from Night Rain on June 2nd. Oh, Night Icon. Which enemies just aren't worth the risk of fighting? At this point, none of them. I'm not going to play any of them. Still haven't played Tlautu. Yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, I thought The Last of Us was a well put together game. Like I could see the quality in it. Except for the lackluster stealth and combat. But like as a story, acted, all that sort of thing. But wow, is that a pessimistic game. Not how I view parenthood, not how I view the world, not how I view human nature. Just really, like, it was like the Clockwork Orange of video games. And I was like, I played it, I don't think I ever want to play that again. Get your money's worth as a kid playing first. Unless you're, you wanted to buy a fun game, then you're not exactly getting your money's worth. But if you just want sheer time that you could beat your head against as long as possible, this is it. This is it. I could picture young Temper, little Temper, just wanting a thing. Okay. There we go. Red, I have played these games before. Who? Me? Not me. I didn't do nothing. Alright, Gandalf. Sure. How about... Yeah, we'll try the spelling and see what happens. Mess around, find out. Ooh. We got a staff of some kind. Identify the staff of water. Sure. Let's use that. And we could do with a little bit of healing here. Aragorn only heals Arwen. Lore accuracy. Okay, so that was that thing. Let's get on back. I do wonder what this looks like if I were to turn off the wall colors, though. I feel like it would look neat. There's a lot of stuff here. Like, a lot of stuff, like, holy smokes. I don't know. Let's see what they got over here. The Lord of Hearts, a blue knight, stands boldly before you and proclaims, I am the Lord of Hearts, appointed guardian of the triaxial gate. Hey, how's it going, Bubby? Lord of Hearts is not charmed. Well. Okay, he's not charmed. Hi. 3 questions you may ask. For 3 answers will I give. But no one shall pass without the sign. The sign? The sign of the card. Celestial aspects? Of which aspect would you learn? Then we didn't say anything, I guess. So, I'm supposing here that you've got to give him the card that matches him. So we got King of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts. Oh, I don't know if I got this one. We've got the... oh, hang on. Jack of Spades. We've got the... no. Yeah, I don't think I have this one. Arwen. That's a no. Legolas. That's a no. Sorry, Lord of Hearts. Don't got it. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you have to have it in order for you to get past. Got it. Got it. That's why he's a guardian. Well, let's try over here. A red knight stands boldly before you and proclaims, I am the Lord of Spades, appointed guardian of the triaxial gate. Well, my friend, I have got a gift for you. Wait a minute. Oh, so it's not also going to be... Okay. All right. It's got to be Jack of Spades. I'm going to save first, because you know what? Sometimes. Here we go. Yeah. Give item Gimli. No, it was Boromir. Jack of Spades. Thank you very much. You may pass. Boromir got an item. Lord of Spades leaves. Okay, so that's how we get through here. What do you get? We just got card. We got carded. Ooh, Solemn Basher. Oh, he just gives it back to you, but unidentified. It's not my wallet. How would you not know what the item is that you just gave it away to? All right. Look at my map here. So Okay, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff. Nintendo would sue you for bothering them with the request. I'd watch. Okay, so I need my coordinates map. Let me see here. Down on the 8th floor? This is? Or this is the 7th floor. 7th floor. Okay, 7th floor. I don't think I have the other card. I have Queen of Hearts, King of Diamonds, Jack of Spades. Let's put them all on one character. Actually, that'll make it much easier to kind of see what I'm doing here. So we'll move some stuff around. Boromir, go ahead and... Oh, wait, hang on. Gandalf. Gonna give the Jack of Spades. And then I don't think I have the other one. So I'm missing the clubs. Queen of Hearts, King of Diamonds, Jack of Spades. Let me double check again here. Oh, we can't use that anyway. A Timofis and a silver axe. Cool. How about this? Can you use this? Okay. And nothing here, right? Yeah. So I'm missing the thing. Litigendo? No. You tried. Pin the blue ribbon on his chest. Okay, so I missed a clubs card. We're going to have to figure out where that is. I don't think it was on a floor above me. The ace of spades. The ace of spades, y'all. Yeah, we've got... oh, no, clubs. Yeah. We've got the Jack of Spades. Prioritize the staves. This is me writhing through this. We'll have to figure it out. Let me see what else we can do. We'll just take this map a little bit at a time. Here. Okay. No, full of a took. Whatever, keep the... Okay. All right. So now this will let us basically get in here. There should be like a thing. Ooh, big boy. A cold white flame that does not burn dances up from the depths below. A cool yellow flame that does not burn dances up from the depths below. Red flame and blue flame? Yep. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's the guy. Lord of Hearts. So I'm going to give you the... There it is. Queen of Hearts. Oh, thanks so much. Okay, and then... What is this? Nothing? Nothing? Nothing tra-la-la. Hey, it works if you pronounce it correctly. My made-up gibberish only works if you pronounce it correctly. What a whiner. All right. So I don't know what's in these corners here. Let's see about this dude here. Ought to be a dude around here. He is. An encounter. Lord of Diamonds. The Lord of Diamonds. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I wonder why it doesn't answer that last question. King of Diamonds. Okay, and then there's just one more. There's like a fourth guy on the other side. I do not have the Ace of Spades, so I don't know what all that's about. But a large arcadium of brass monkeys are revolving all around the turnstile. I hate when that happens. As you enter the room, the monkey wand begins to vibrate, and as it does, the swinging monkeys grind to a halt. Sweet! So it was monkey. Ha! Well, look at that. That's nice. I enjoy when that sort of thing happens. Wait, what is this? This is not what I want. Forget it. Arch Fangs, nope. Oh, I'm too far down, I think. To where I wanted to go was right here. Yes, hello? High above you looms a huge towering beast, beating wildly upon his chest and guarding a tall blonde female. Suddenly he drops down on top of you. Uh-oh. Kong and Faye. Gotta watch out for Faye. She was in Cowboy Bebop. She knows what's up. Easy. Got another staff and instantly another encounter. Forget about that. Gandalf, use that thing. It's the Staff of Earth. Okay, so what? Let's go over to the west side and see how it goes. A little rough on the west side, but that's okay. Oh, this way. Now, you fool. You fool. Yeah, monkeys. Let's see. So actually on the okay, there's something over here, so we'll go down on that end. And that's that empty room in the corner. Great howling wind pours from within the entrance before you. A little lark begins to whistle a very strange sounding tune. I've got a caged lark. After a moment, the winds die down and all is calm once more. Oh, my little larky poo saved us from whatever that was. Let's see. Oh, you. Oh, that guy's not having a good day. Ugh. Oh, everybody just go to sleep then. We made it, and we're taking some fairly significant damage, so let's make sure we don't completely bite the dust here. Dun, 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 dun. Marty, oh, gotta be careful about that. About that Locto feet. Alright, Legolas, you fend for yourself. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 in here. And there's gonna be like a I don't know what this is. A great speckled bird is perched atop a thick brazier, eyeballing the party with a piercing gaze. The bird then poses this question. After the fires came the frost, and after the winds came the rain. And once the sun had warmed the earth, an astounding miracle there remained. After the fires came the frost, after the winds came the rain. The sun had warmed the earth, an astounding miracle there remained. This miracle is called... The miracle of free ice cream. Very good, the act is done. Thou hast earned the staff. Oh no, we're getting all kinds of staffs here. I guess these are the staffs that that my good friend here was talking about. Staff of leather, or leather, staff of leather, staff of water, earth, and air. Maybe correlating to the pillars in the middle. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. So, you know what? We're just going to drop this. There we go. Okay. So then, now we'll go over to the east side. Yeah, I thought I gave you the thing already. Get out of here. No. No. Silent Nights, you could just leave. Okay. Should be right here. Oh, no trap? I'm insulted. Let's see. So there's a bunch of stuff here. Let's go. Hey, Imp Black Belt, thanks for hanging out. And I appreciate the lurk. See, I knew one of you two. I was like, I wonder which one of the two brothers will beat the other to the most obvious joke imaginable. And it turns out today it was Baron Redwing. Congratulations. Pin the blue ribbon on his keister. All right, let's go south. There's going to be something, I don't know. A powerful electric current sparks across the doorway in a wide arc. Sonia leaps out of the party. Oh, I missed that last bit. What did it say? Leaps out of the party and everyone runs from the room. Okay, so we can't get in here without something. According to this map, it's a lightning rod. And then what is up north? Firestorm. Ah, it didn't kick me out. The temple walls appear charred and black, scorched, and suddenly a blazing flame descends upon you. Boss fight, the Kanzi Fire King and a Fire Elemental. Again, you know, I would just take this dude out entirely. Blue Mage Redemption. Appreciated for Frazier is what led me to this victory. Never seen it. Never seen it. thought that was supposed to be the show for intellectuals. Piece of cake. And we got the black rod. Let's see. Oh, it's a lightning rod. Okay, cool. I thought I might have missed that further up, but I guess not. Oh, man. Just to keep all the staves on one character here. Okay. Do a little more healings. And we should be able to get past this now. Powerful electric. Lightning strikes your lightning rod. It shorted itself out. We got past it. Ouch, your pride. Hey, welcome to the stream. Let's see what's past here. The temple walls appear short of raging heat. Suddenly, a flame descends on you again. Oh, the Zana Fire Queen. So we took care of the king. Now we must needs defeat the queen. Gandalf found another staff. So I guess that would be the 4 that we need. Come on. Yeah, water, fire, earth, air. Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. Who invented? I always felt like heart was like, really? Who's supposed to be here? Pulled like an interstellar level. Love is the 4th dimension kind of thing. Come on. Don't be ridiculous. Okay. Yep. Lightning rod. Boom. All right. Hey, that's pretty handy that we got all 4 of those. Now, as far as what else is on this floor, there's a couple. There are a couple stairs going down. It looks like, and then there's the one more. There's the clubs card that I still need, but I think that I could try to do something with these flames in here. Vile women. Watch out for vile women, Mom always said. Oh, I just did the thing, though. Come on. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, no. Okay, so you can use it even when it's not identified. That's weird. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Red flame. So, I guess got enough stuff of fire. Oh, you gotta equip it. They're like, hey, why don't we have an extra step for everybody? Staff of fire, but okay, fire. Let's see what happens. Get enough. Use the staff. No. Get enough. Use the staff of fire, sir. No effect. Maybe it's like a canceling out thing then. Let's try that. Staff of water to put out the fire. Got enough. Staff of water, no effect. Okay, never mind. I thought I knew what I was doing. And lo and behold, I was not. The blue flame. Yeah, red flames. Okay. Take a peek, see. What? This says to use the orb on these flames. That can't be right. The orb of this thing right here. Let's see. A gateway appears within the center of the translucent flame. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, all right, hang on. I'm gonna follow this. There's something about the order of these. I don't quite understand why, but it says the rest of this floor, the center is the end game. Oh, that's nice. After showing any of the card NPCs their suit card, you have started the end game, and if you go back to town, you must do all the card NPCs quests again. You should go to the coordinates as listed to do things laid out in the right order. When you enter a portal on the 7th floor, move down to the 8th floor list and do them in order. When you re-enter a portal on the 8th floor, continue from where you were on the 7th. Got it. Okay, so first they wanted you to give the Lord of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts card, and then go to the blue flame, which is this one right here. I don't know why we're using the orb. I would have thought it was the staffs. Oh boy. Ooh, new music too. I like the way this dungeon looks. Looks like a proper dungeon. Okay, landing spot of the blue flame portal. This is level 8, so let me pull that up. Oh, it's not big. It's like 4 diamonds put into a larger diamond shape. Quite elegant, actually. And it looks like we're at the extreme south. Now, from here, there's an X that says party clones. Uh-oh. And circle of water, which I guess that's where we're going to use the... I guess that's where we're going to use the thing. Okay. Past that, it says the Sorn, and I'm kind of curious what happens if we go all the way over there. But you quick save? Yeah. Just thinking. So, okay. Party clones is kind of scary. They clone your party like at the same level. Is that accurate? And then it looks like I could just waltz straight up to the Sorn, who, if I remember right, was like the sorceress at the heart of the Maelstrom. If that's the case, what's stopping me from just waltzing straight over there? I assume if you don't have, every specific thing unlocked, that we just can't get that yet. But I don't know. A voice cries out, "Appare modus cloni," and an astral gate appears with strange figures emerging therefrom. An encounter. Oh, with us. We actually get to see what we look like. Gimli, Gandalf, Aragorn, Legolas. No. No, this feels wrong. This feels so wrong. Okay, we're going to try and just... I'm going to try and ensure nothing too bad happens here. It's confusing as to who is doing what. Oh boy. Dang, y'all. Dang. Just Gimli, get him. He's right there. Get him. No. I should probably be reading this because I don't know what it says. Gimli. I don't know. Dispel him. Oh my gosh. Yo, how much life does this guy have? Okay. All right. What's stopping me from waltzing in? The fact background music isn't 3/4 time. Foxtrot in. Surprised they aren't pixelated. They wouldn't even recognize themselves. Okay, I'm not gonna go any further because this could get nasty. I'm gonna reset. Okay, party clones. So we were talking about enemy scaling earlier. Do these scale to you? Because that would be really interesting. Now we're level 30. And that could be bad. It could be bad. But I don't know. Oh, yeah. For a second, I panicked. Every time it comes up here and there are no characters in the bottom menu, I do have a little panic. A little panic attack. Let's see. We'll get a little healing here. Wrong spell. All right. You know the spells you do, ninja can insta-kill. Okay. So once I'd love to see the bad guys send in clones of the good guys, but the clones end up as good guys too and team up together. That'd be nice. They're like, they're exact clones of you except for your morality. Okay. All right. Got it. So let's take care of Legolas first. And we're gonna go all out here. Some tilt-to-weight spells. I don't know why Gimli was not going down, but there's no Gimli this round. So hopefully that helps. It's so confusing. I'm like, did they kill my character? Did their character die? Whose character died? Boromir, Gimli. We should just be able to knock him down now. Okay, there we go. That was pretty unlucky, the last one. Careful for that Locto feat, I swear. Trying to be as careful as possible because that thing will warp us all the way back up. And obviously we don't want that at this stage. Okay, right as rain. Now what's ahead? In the center of the room, a flaming blue sphere hovers above a golden circle etched into the floor. An aura around the sphere prevents the party from entering the circle. Okay, so now, I guess, gotta have Gandalf use the Staff of Water. The great staff glows in your hands, opening a portal into the circle. The circle is divided up into 9 parts. I didn't know there was going to be math. Each bearing an inscription and 1 unlit candle. There are 9 candles here. Press A through... Oh, what the heck? Legolas with HHP. 8 HP. HHP? Which HHP? Well. Ooh. Okay, so you have to do a combination of these. I don't know where. I don't recall where the hint might have been. Let's see. B, E, and H. So that's spiritual, present, and passion, according to this guide. A face appears within the blue sphere and speaks in a solemn tone, saying, I am but one of three, though I have many faces and am called by many names. The symbol is the water, for I am the unstable emotion of life, and blue is my color, for I am the restless sea of life. Now consider carefully this question. I have a kingdom, but over what do I rule? Oh, geez. Okay, so my guess would be people. If you have a kingdom, you rule over people. But the answer is not people. I didn't play RPGs to do math. This is why I play JRPGs. They do all the math for me. The answer is not people. I would have gotten that wrong. There's a lot of things here. I don't know how one would have figured them out. Thou hast considered rightly, and the sphere dissolves. I almost said resolves. Cool. So, cool. Right. So then now this wants us to go back to the portal. Oh, that's that corner spot. Got it. I got it, Ross. Oh, this guy again? Why you gotta keep giving you stuff? Oh my gosh. Did he just get... Did he just take the card? I think he just took the card. I thought it was the top card. I didn't take the time to identify these. Hugely my mistake. I think I gave the wrong card. I am going to reset. I'm going to reset. Because otherwise, I mean, just to get this right. Otherwise, I would... No. Yeah, I'm going to have to do the clones again. Let's... Okay. Dude, what a jerk move. The game's like, give this character the card. He gives it back, but it's unidentified for some ridiculous reason. And if you don't identify again and give the wrong card, then you're out of luck. You got to go back and get it again. No. That's ridiculous. The sheer amount of time wasting. Wizardry 5, you should be ashamed of yourself. I should be ashamed of myself. I didn't save after the clones. Oh, no, I did. Okay. Phew. All right. Okay. Let's try this again. Spiritual, present, and passion. Cool. Now, go back up. Okay, so let's have a minute here to think. So I'm going to move these back to Arwen, I think. And then Arwen you can give to the orb, and you can give to Gandalf the monkey thing, and you can drop the potion of Latimofis. And then Aragorn, you know how like later RPGs would prevent you from dropping key items? That's a cool system. That is a cool system. Okay, identify this. There we go. There we go. Just attack and kill everything until there's nothing left. Whee! He just gave you one. It's and then you're like you look at it. Or no, sorry, you have to have a wizard look at it. That's how dense the barbarians on this thing are, I guess. Well, Gorgon, look at that. Looks nice. What the heck? What the heck? I think that's Madi. Jeez Louise. Makes sense because it was a Gorgon, right? We're at the stage now where like everything can just easily wipe you. Okay. Try reordering again. Do Aragorn, Boromir, Gimli, Arwen, Gandalf, Legolas. Done. And you, sir, can take your dumb card. Who's got it again? I forgot. Right here. Queen of Hearts. I love how he's like, thank you. And then just doesn't give you anything back. Wow, thanks. My goodness. How kind of you. Okay. They can't even tell what shape the thing. Yeah, no, it's just further proof of their lack of smarty. They're not very perceptive. Okay, Lord of Spades is the next one. Give him the Jack of Spades, and then go to the Red Flame. Now, so that's what we want to do. Do I gotta do this though? This is the clubs. No, I don't have anything for you. I'm unsure why I need to do them stuff again. I don't have the clubs either, though. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused. I don't think Dragonair. I don't think so. Let's just try and do the thing. Now it wants the Red Flame. Okay, not that one. No. There it is. And I can't remember who's carrying the orb. There we go. No effect. Okay. So I cannot use the orb then until I give the item over to the correct NPC, it looks like. So we just need to find that. This is Clubsy. Clubsy! Nope. Next one. This is Diamonds. So somebody who's versed in this game, what's the mechanism here? Like, why do I need to give these in the exact order? Why is it the orb that's allowing me to pass through the flames? I feel like maybe there's like some kind of lore reason. Okay, Spadesy is going to get Jack of Spades. Thanks for the card. Y'all can just keep that nonsense. Okay, now we should be able to get to the Red Flame. Yeah. So we can't do that until giving the card over. Okay. I think I spied that on this here that you get the club card after dealing with the other ones. It looks like the club card is here on the 8th floor. Not exactly sure how to get it. But I'm confused as to why we're having to give the cards and then the orb allows us to go through the thing. Yeah, they kind of act like a lock for that portal. But I guess I mean like lore-wise, like what is the story reason why we're giving these cards to these keepers? Because they're keepers of the triaxial gate. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know why the orb does the thing. All right, we'll get up here and then we'll save again. And hopefully this is not as rough an encounter. We're going to have to do this a bunch of times. It's all right. It's all right. There's worse things in life. Oh my gosh. Oof. Arwen, no. All right. Got wrecked. Just absolutely decimated. We had one Mahdi left. Oh, no. That was wrong. Anyways, and it used it. Shoot. Freaking heck. No. Try that again. I'd love to read a lore breakdown for this afterwards. There were some things where like I don't quite understand how this story related thing affects the gameplay in the way that it is. Okay, try that again. Am I even facing the right way? I don't think I am. There we go. Ba-da-da-da. And you know what? We're just going to use 2 of these here. Oh, man. So much damage. Boromir freaking wiped. Jeez. Yeah, how does the scaling work on this? Oh. I was zoning out. Hopefully I was fast enough. I'm going to throw a huge fit if I wasn't fast enough. Okay. Whew. Ugh. All right. Party wipe and was 2 in the zone. Almost allowed it to resave back of the thing. I'm glad that didn't happen. Oh, wrong way. All right, let me look at some of these spells here. You do, yeah, you do run the risk. So hopefully I reset before it got back to town because I didn't exit the battle. But that was really close. That was really close. If it had wiped everything, that would have been real sad. Okay. Arwen, I'm sorry. Gandalf, let's see what these spells here. Let's see. Malor. Oh, yeah, the cursed spell. Muhammad grants wish with the cost of 1 level being drained. Tilt-a-Wait is our big nuke. And Mauxix. I don't know. Mauxix. Something like that. It just says Wizardry 5 for the description of this. Like, it doesn't actually say... what it does. So yeah, it looks like we've got to fight some of these every time. That's what I'm seeing, but I don't know. Oh, it says supercharged Veskyre causing utter havoc and pandemonium in the monster ranks. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. It doesn't do damage. Yeah, bleh. Yeah, we gotta... Oh, we gotta beat these things again. Okay. Let's try Ladalto. Oh. No, so this is our... want to use Tilt-a-Wait. And maybe we'll get lucky with the insta-kill. Oh my gosh. So much death. Didn't even kill anything that turn. Nothing. Am I going to have enough in me to face the final boss here, or like... Is it powered up? Vaskyre, whatever that is. I don't really know. It looks like that causes rainbow rays. The effects of the penetrating rays are random, but they're generally quite devastating, is what it says. So it's like a big rainbow ray. Yeah. Even Game Genie couldn't help us here. Okay. That first encounter did not go so badly, though. So it's really just a matter of getting the right RNG in these battles, I guess. Not sure if there's a way around it otherwise. Okay, let's see if we can't take Gandalf down. Try that. Okay, that wasn't as bad. Could have been worse. Oh no, Arwen just looks like this priest here. Yuck. That's terrible. Liv Tyler, no. And that shouldn't be too bad. Oh my gosh. What the heck? How? It's just Arwen. Do they scale ahead of you, or what am I looking at here? That might be it. Okay, I gotta get ready to reset this again. Uncharted Waters, no. No. I think like it'd be fun to play a non-frustrating game after this. Like one that's actually fun. That would be great. That'd be swell. All right, let's see if I can reset this. So, well, yeah, I wouldn't actually know either. Slashy, I don't know. I need a quick water break. Give me a minute here. Let me get some water. I'll be right back. BRB. Uh-oh, I come back where it looks like we're getting toxic FromSoft fans in here. No, just kidding. All right, let's see if we can RNG get good. RNGG over here. We're giving me enough. Okay. All right. So clearly they've got more HP than I do. So they're not exact clones because I hit that Arwen 2 or 3 times with Boromir, I want to say, this last round, and he was doing 111 damage. TCB time. I don't do drugs, man. I don't know. You gotta keep that stuff to yourself. I'm calling the Twitch cops. All right. Let's see what happens. Boromir, no. Oh, he looks like Boromir took the ring. No, you know what? Take down Arwen because she's got some of those nasty spells. Yeah, how much friggin' life do they have? Holy smokes. Take care bidness? I've never heard anybody say that before. Like this is my first time. Why? How much health do they have? This has got to have scaled higher than I would expect. What if... Oh, that would take going all the way back up to the surface. I was going to say, what if we brought, like, a couple of weenie characters and then they could randomly clone those? I'm sure there's probably better equipment we can get, but I don't know how much better. I don't know. I know the first time I did this, it was pretty rough. And then the second time it wasn't as rough. RNG was a bit on our side, so maybe that's just what we're going to have to rely on. Like, see, just that round, their Arwen tanked like over 100 damage. And I know she's been hit already. Yeah, exactly. How much HP does Arwen have? Are these clones or super soldiers? Like, what the heck? It's got to be some kind of scaling. In which case, this is in that same territory of 7th Saga where you've got the risk of over-leveling, which is interesting, but also a bit unfortunate. A bit on the unfortunate side. So, let's see. What else can I do, though, realistically? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Oop, wrong way. Keep doing that. We're going to save right here. All I have to do is go forward. Okay, chat. What would chat do? What would chat do? WWCD. Take care of bidness. I don't know what bidness is, though. Explain. You got to explain the bidness part. Yeah, Arwen the leader, because it's this ridiculous amount of HP that character has. Look, we're going to hit this character. Let's just dump a ton of damage on that character in Seaway. It's got to be scaling, because they definitely do not have the same HP that I have. That's basically what we're only able to do now is keep throwing ourselves at it until RNG works out. The only thing that I'm afraid of, though, is if I don't catch the reset in time. Doing that too many times, there's a risk, right? Take care of business. I don't even know. It's take care of business, but how Mr. T would say it? Mr. T, if you're watching, I apologize on behalf of Mr. Temper. I also pity the fool. It's just 4 each time. I think it is 4 each time. Cry in a corner. I've done that too much. If you catch them without already your party, you might get them. You never heard of business? No, I don't think I have. I do not think I have. I'm not well versed in the mainland lore. Okay, let's see what happens. Gandalf attempts to stab Arwen. Got it. Gandalf casts a tilt-a-weight. Like, that's a decent amount of damage. Okay. Aragorn hits Arwen for 119. Now, she already took damage from the tilt-a-weight. That's like 200 HP right there. I think we just killed Boromir, or their Legolas shot at my Boromir. It's too confusing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How much life could she possibly have? And do these get harder each time too? I feel like the first one was hard. I don't know if this one. They should have mirrored the names. Yeah, that would have been handy. That would have been handy. Nura Fladnag. Fladnag is going to be your new name, Mr. Temper. You're going to be Fladnag. And then we got Rimorob. And we got Salagel. And Rogara. You know, a few Fladnags in your time? I bet you have. I bet you have. Okay. I don't even know what to do here. This is crazy. Okay. So, scary. One. Second, the thing that I'm most concerned about at this stage is running out of spell slots. That, I think, would be pretty bad. Pretty bad. That was a solid fight. It was solidly RNG-ish. Okay, so now... Cadorto is resurrection, and so is D. Right? Now, can I use Cadorto when they're in Doom form? There's a restorative pool to regain mana and health. Oh, yeah, on the ice floor, right? So... Sarge, one of the alarming things that I read is if you stop and go back to the surface at any point during this end game process, then you have to start over. So I definitely don't want to, definitely don't want to start over. That would be mucho bado. Hey, thanks for the follow. You know what? I need to fix these because I can't read them. I really can't. Somebody just followed. And I missed what it was. It said diamond. Something rather. Yes, you can. Diamond Barbarian. It was me. Remember me, Harry? When I killed your brother. No, how's it going, Barbarian? Welcome. And thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. If you and I don't know each other, my name's Moses, a.k.a. the Well-Read Mage. We're playing through every Super Nintendo RPG on original hardware and a CRT TV. So we've got about 9 left. I'm on Wizardry 5. We're right here at the end of the game. And woof. This is a trick Red says to force followers to interact. It's a clever ploy to do the one thing that that streamers want you to do while you're watching. You got me. You got me. Okay. All right. So can I use Cadorto to revive at all? I don't know. Barbarian, have you played Wizardry 5 before? Are you a Wizardry 5 fan? Are you a Wizardry fan in general? Did not beat Wizardry 1 through 4. No, yes. Only Super Nintendo RPGs. So no Super Famicom. We've got about 46 or 47 RPGs. There's 9 left. Oh, no, we did beat a Nindo. Just not with you. Yeah, you weren't here. It was just me, my Super Nintendo, and my feet up on a saddle after a hard day's work. Okay, let's try Cadorti. Okay. Let's try it. You know what? I'm going to save just in case something crazy happens. Double save because you never know what could happen. Anything could happen. You could use a spell in your whole party. Oops. What do you mean, oops? See, good thing I just saved. You don't want to see oops when you're using a res spell. Oh, they're lost. So, like I said, it's a good thing that we just saved. Be Turbo Tunnel? Oh. So it has to be one of those things where you're not going to believe me because I didn't beat it on stream. That's totally fine with me. I can live with you having doubts about me and be perfectly happy that I did not play any more Nintendo on stream. It's a wonderful life. Okay. Now, where's the other folks? Oh. No. You want to see that? Well, maybe someday I'll play it for you. Turbo Tunnel is another bit where I don't think it's hard anymore. Oh, we're talking about Turbo Tunnel. The only difference is that you don't have any reason to doubt me, whereas like I've not been trolling and lying to a streamer for my entire online career. So you can take that as it is. Oh, potatoes. Hey, Ralph Bakshi Sam. I found a Ralph Bakshi Samwise compilation on YouTube. First of all, if you've never seen Ralph Bakshi's The Lord of the Rings, highly lauded, part of obvious popularity of The Lord of the Rings pre-Peter Jackson. But their version of Samwise is incredible. Incredible. Like, nowhere near Sean Austin's Samwise, who's just in another league. But for some reason, they made like the Samwise in Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings like a Looney Tunes character. He's just like, oh no, Mr. Frodo, do like constantly. I no idea what they were thinking. Okay, back to this. So look. I don't know what happened. Now I don't have any more of these guys. What? So can we go all the way back up to the surface then? Oh, you used to watch it when you were a kid? Oh, good. We got someone who's seen Ralph Bakshi Lord of the Rings in here. I wish that he had adapted Return of the King. But I get it. Oh, yeah. Well, let's try a search. Maybe they'll find their bodies just lying around. Members. There we go. Thank you, Sarge. I appreciate you. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, man. I'm heavy breathing over here. This is hard stuff. Stop oopsing. Just cast the dang spell. What is wrong with you? Still waiting for it. Has Ralph said anything about it? Because I know he's online. Like, I've interacted with him on Twitter a couple times. And nice guy. And what was it? It was like a budget thing, right? It was the reason why we res spells that can fail that force you to stand up and hard reset. I think it was a budget thing was the reason why he never did Return of the King, which is a shame because I really like his version of that universe, even though there's stuff like Aruman. Really, come on, have some trust in your audience. But it's a beautiful film. Rotoscoping is an interesting technique. I haven't seen. What was the last feature-length movie they made with rotoscoping? Anyway, been a long time. Okay. No, did that use it? No. Just stop. Okay. Gimli, son of Gohan. Please do not. What is this? Oh my gosh, you're the worst. You two are terrible. Okay, there's one. No! Oh my gosh. So is the Ralph dude's Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings is an adaptation of like Fellowship of the Ring and half of the Two Towers as one movie. And then I think that's right. And then the Rankin and Bass one, I think, is the cartoon that you're thinking of from the 70s. That's from Rankin and Bass, animated by the studio that would eventually become Studio Ghibli. Frick. The Number Gods. Yeah, I have seen the Russian adaptation of Lord of the Rings. I have seen it. I think I've seen all of the adaptations, which is a shame. But that one is not great. I don't think I finished it. I was just like, let's go read the book for the 14,000th time. Oh my gosh. This is the sole reason why I'm not going to beat this game today. Is just because of this. Like, not being able to just normally revive characters. Wizardry, I really want to scream right now. Wizardry 5. Why Wizardry 5? Anyway, Diamond Barbarian. So you've seen Ralph Bakshi's Lord of the Rings. Have you seen the Rankin and Bass Hobbit and Return of the King? And how big of a Middle-earth fan are you in general? I love Middle-earth, all that stuff. Feed it to me. I got The Fall of Gondolin for Father's Day, so I'm reading that right now. Good times were had by all, but the sad thing is eventually I'm going to run out of material to read from J.R.R. Tolkien because he's dead. I don't know if that's spoilers or anything. Okay, try this again. Yeah, first try. Maybe I'll maybe I'll save it again. Okay, now moment of truth. Yes. Okay, the RNGs were with us that time. And then let's get these folks back up to normal. Actually, that Lucto feat is going to be our way out. So I'm not going to use that right now. I'm going to hang on to that. Just in case. And then no more random mobs. I'm just going to try and run from everything. And get to the end of this nightmare. Reorder, Aragorn, Boromir, Gimli, Gandalf, Arwen, Legolas. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I love how the common refrain for this game is da 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 da. That's wizardry. And it's crazy. I'll have to broaden my horizons. It's the only fictional universe I've ever read any books from entirely. So I don't know. I mean, there's a whole world. I presume they've written other fantasy books since the mid 20th century, right? I can't be sure. Because probably why I won't be any games in this series. Yeah, this right here is irritating. Write my own Tolkien universe novels. Well, actually, when I was young, I had a typewriter, and I did write some of my own Tolkien manuscripts. Not novels or anything like that, but okay, something happened. Let's see. No. This way. Okay, in the center of the room, a flaming red sphere hovers above a golden circle etched into the floor. An aura around the party prevents the entering circle. Okay, now we gotta do the Staff of Fire. Oh, it's not equipped. That's stupid. All right, there we go. All right, no more complaining, you guys. Come on. Suck it up. No effect. What? You don't need a typewriter. You could use current technology. No, I hope I didn't get you to think that I needed a typewriter to write current technology. If you presumed that from that statement, all I'm saying is I wrote a Tolkien manuscript already years ago, but it was on a typewriter. This was before I owned a computer. But now that we have those, yes, I don't need a typewriter. Love the Xanth series. I'm not reading anything nerdy, Mr. Temper. Problem is, after Tolkien, you cannot find something that a dude spent like 80 years working on. You just can't. Like, that's it. Like, even George R.R. Martin. No, come on. I know. I would probably read Game of Thrones. Maybe. Was that called the Fire and Ice Cycle or something like that? Maybe I'll go back to Dune. I like Dune. Dragon Riders of Pern? Maybe. It all pales into comparison. That's the problem. Of the big CRPG series that started around the time, Ultima is the only one I beat in. Yeah. How about Might and Magic? Anybody in here play Might and Magic? Small Wonder 6 changes the formula. Really good amount of myth adventures. Maybe I'll go back to reading Goosebumps. I had to go to the bathroom. I think you said something to me. Oh, yeah. Are you a Middle-earth fan in general? You're a Tolkienist? You've seen Ralph Bakshi. Have you seen the Rankin and Bass animated Hobbit? Only a nerd would say that. Tolkien is very nerdy. You're the one who brought up Xanth. I've nothing. Every time I talk with you, Mr. Temper, I feel like I have nothing to hide. There's no reason for me to defend myself. You've demonstrated already They're just super nerdy. Yes, we played Might and Magic. Which ones did you play? Because we got 2 and 3 coming up. Oh, Dragon playing the original M&M right now? Green. That's the best one. Oh, speaking of Might and Magic. Might and Magic 6. How's it going, Cinco Play? Haven't seen the new version of The Hobbit. Yeah, forget that version. Well, you got to watch the 1970s something. 1970X version of The Hobbit. Is it raining right now? Well, I think a storm. Oh, yeah. Hey, if this stream just magically ends, we're going through a major thunderstorm right now. So that'd be why. Okay, let me try this again. So, look. I use the Staff of Water. Now, what staff is this if it's not a Staff of Fire? Staff of Fire. I have to say it with some chutzpah. Okay, Red Flame. Oh, this is Staff of Earth. My bad. I would have thought that would have been yellow. So let's do this and equip the Staff of Earth on Gandalf. And then we can go ahead and use it. There we go. The great staff glows in your hands, opening a portal into the circle. The circle is divided up into 9 parts, each bearing an inscription and 1 unlit candle. Oh yeah, now we gotta do this whole thing again. I don't know what it is. Yeah, y'all do need some rain up there. I seen it. The new version of The Hobbit sucks. It does suck. It's bad. I mean, I like the first, what is that? Unexpected Journey. I think that one's like pretty good. And then you get to like Desolation of Smaug and you're like, yeah, I don't know, you guys. And then the last one, you're like, ugh. Felt like a commercial for nothing. Might and Magic 6 favorite CRPG into Morrowind. 3 and a couple on PC. Well, 3's on here. Definitely not going to be playing that next. The NES port of M&M is good? Really? All right, later, team. Tempe, take care of yourself. Keep it spicy, always. Go tell off somebody on the bus ride home. And let me know how that goes. Always get paralyzed by which platform to play it on. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So, quit messing around. We got to do A, D, and I, or physical, past, and sustenance. A face appears within a red sphere and speaks in a solemn tone. I am but one of 3, though I have many faces, and I am called by many names. My symbol is the earth, for I am the body of life, and red is my color, for I am the essence of life. Now consider carefully this question. I have a kingdom, but over what do I rule? Oh, I get it now. But still confusing, because the first one was... I would have said earth. But the first one was growth, and the second one is nature? So I don't really understand how to arrive at these. Thou hast considered rightly. Wouldn't it be great if one of the Riddlers was like, you must be using a guide I call shenanigans. Okay, we're back up. Oh, no. No. Let me get out of here. Oh, man. Just stupid. Freaking stupid. I was just saying, I was like, probably should have saved after that thing. And in one battle, they're like, you're wiped, you're poisoned, you're paralyzed, you stupid, you stink. You smell bad. Wizardry 5, you smell bad. Here we go. Just got to do this again. Now. Staff of Earth. Fire. No. Wind, water, heart. Use item. Gandalf. Oh man, if I can beat this today, like what? We've got 2 more clone battles to do. This is possible. I don't know. How much more is there? It's crazy that like even at level 30, there's still stuff that is just like, no, nope, nope. You're not going anywhere, son. Okay, back to it. Back to it. Bruh is right. Another one of these yutzes. Spades. They want the spades. So let's see. The spade card. I think it's this one. Yeah. That was lucky. Luck had nothing to do with it. Now they want to go back to our landing spot of the yellow flame portal. Oh yeah, hang on. Lord of Diamonds is the next one that they want me to attack here. So let's see. Diamonds. Okay, we're up there. Diamonds is going to be right below us. Over there. Okay, give item. And the King of Diamonds. And then now we need to do the yellow flame. Yeah, this one here. And that's going to be using an item. Who's got it? Aragorn. All right, who's ready for another clone battle? Not me, honestly. These clone battles are pretty rough. Pretty rough. But there's nothing for it other than to just throw ourselves at it. Oh no, is it a mistake? How many more fights am I away from? Like, I could see Sorn on the map. I don't know. I've got 2 more clone fights, at least. Gimli, Boromir, Arwen, Legolas. At least Arwen is not, like, alongside Gandalf, because that'd be devastating here. Let's see. Can't tell what's happening anyway. Really did not kill anybody. Okay. That's cool. Maybe I won't use a mid-battle Mahdi. I think bad stuff happened. My friends. Oh, I assumed there was 4. I don't know. I'm trying not to look ahead. If there's only 3 clone fights, then that's great. Because I don't want to do these clone fights anymore. At all. Right. Okay. Oh no, this one's got Arwen and Gandalf. Okay, we're just gonna dump all that damage. Oh my goodness. Christ. My goodness. I can't believe it. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Crime in Italy. What? I don't know what to do anymore. What happened? What the heck happened? Yeah, it's Arwen and Gandalf with their spells. That's messed up. I don't know how their Arwen is as powerful as she is either. Like, I'm not sure what the heck is going on there. Now, look at this. Look at this. Like, I've got, like, 3 folks just launching like crazy. Watch. She's going to survive 4 characters hitting her directly, plus 2 tilt-a-waits. Oh. Hey, I will happily eat those words. Happily. Is there a big... Wonder if it's side effect? I don't know. Somebody earlier mentioned that they didn't care for these fights. I imagine it's the scaling. It's got to be the scaling. So who knows what's going on here, really. Is there a big heal for everybody in the party? Like a big heal for everyone? Oh, there's a death spell. Yeah, I'm not seeing like a heal spell for everybody. Okay. All right. Please don't let everybody die, please. Okay, how much life is this guy gonna have? There we go. Ace of clubs. Oh, and nobody died. Okay, that was a really good round of RNG. So now we saved. Make sure there's nothing that's going to happen that could be bad. We're going to save that one. Lictofeet. Gimli, go ahead and cast a few rounds of this. No! Darn it. Getting frazzled. Getting frazzled. That means we're getting close. That's all it means. A little extra perseverance and I won't have to play this game tomorrow. Starting a new RPG tomorrow would be fun. I think that would be nice. We're running very low on moddies. Hopefully that was the last of the clones. Okay, the center of the room, a flaming yellow sphere hovers above a golden circle etched onto the floor. So now this is going to be Sorry, period. C, comma, you got this! Exclamation mark. See? I appreciate it. I really do the extra mile right here. Okay, this is the Staff of Fire. They should have had this one be red. Well, they should have, but that's okay. That's okay. Staff of Fire. And then Gandalf, you could use Staff of Fire. There we go. Okay, another one of these. Still don't know how they're arriving at each one. C, F, G. Symbol is fire, for I am the forging intellect of life, and yellow is my color, for I am the transforming flame of life. Okay. The answer is change, which I might have guessed. That makes a little more sense than the previous. Okay, save again. Now, I think we're on to the last little spot. Okay, so we got the Staff of Fire. We go back to the portal. Okay, then from the portal, we need to go to the Lord of Clubs. Lord of Clubs. Let's make sure everything is properly identified. Oh, right here. Who's got it? Oh, here we go. Okay, and I am where right now? Down in the south corner. And that's going to mean that Clubsy is... Oh, actually right here. That was convenient. Oh no, this is Lord of Diamonds. I don't want to talk to you. Diamonds, clubs, other side. I was going to say the one convenient thing in Wizardry 5. Nope, on the other side. Lord of Clubs, I await the sign. And I am going to give you the Ace of Clubs. Does feel like a missed opportunity that they didn't do the Ace of Spades, but, well, tain't the end of the world. All right, I'm very excited to see what's down here. Use item, orb of... And let's save this again. Hopefully, there's not another clone battle. Oh, please, 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 please. No! No! Oh, it's really coming down out there. Hey, once again, if the stream goes, then it's a lightning storm. All right. Don't be too alarmed. We're gonna save that one, I think. Oh my gosh. Y'all killed Legolas like it ain't no thing. Just like it was nothing. Oh man. How are we at... Oh no, no, I see. I see. This is gonna be a resetter. I'd say so. No Arwen was lucky. But wow. Somebody used like that Rainbow Ray triggering spell or something. I really want to get through this. Peeling the RNG again. Let's see. We got Legolas, Gimli, Gandalf, Aragorn. I mean, both of these are pretty rough, but I feel like taking care of Aragorn here will be choice. Okay, Gandalf is destroyed. Can't tell which one. That one. That's good. Oh boy. Come on now. Oh, I've only got 2 characters left. Okay. We had a magic drain there. Try it again. Oh boy. Bueno. Okay, this Gimli is super tough. Like, really high defense. Maybe there's... Like, what do you think about trying to appeal to some spells here? Maybe there's like a... Maybe there's like a status effect or something here that would help out. Labadi is a lifesteal. That doesn't sound so bad. If it works. Yeah, let's take a look at these spells here. There's Masopic, which reduces the armor class of the entire party by 4. Is there really one called Latino? Oh, Catino. Okay. I was going to be like, really? Let's see. Catino. That's an early spell, isn't it? Catino. It says it's a group. We could try that and see. Oh, it's a group of monsters, so it's not going to work on all these guys. might still be worth taking a shot at. I don't know. Excuse me. Sí. Excuse me, comma, sí, comma, señor. Muchas gracias, comma. Well, let's see. What else is there? There's that whole one of Valskire. And then there's a more powerful version of that. Mammograph creates a virtually impregnable wall of force of AC -10 around one party member. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Let's try a couple Masopics here and see what happens. I'm going to try and take out this Gandalf first. I missed it. Where is it? Masopic. Reduces the armor class of the entire party by 4. That's level 6? I don't see it. It's not here. I don't know. Okay. Mammograph is another one. I do have that one. And I've got Zilwan, which is destroying undead. Lokara is attempt to have the earth around the monsters open up and swallow them, but it does not affect some monster types. Well, I mean, if we're gonna appeal to RNG anyway, let's see what happens. Okay. I really don't know. I really do not know. Let's try the Mahaman. Gandalf casts a Mahaman. Which boon do you desire? Oh, replenish magic power. That's interesting. All right, Gimli's toast. Oh boy. Okay, one left. Sweet. Gandalf was drained. Hopefully that wasn't like a level drain or something. Let's see. Oh, it did drain a level from him. Well, he's still level 29. Age 15. Okay. Okay, so save this. That's it for those clonies. And now we'll try a couple of Cadortos. That's one. Save in between each one, especially if we get lucky with a first cast. 2. Nice. Boromir. Hey, 3 in a row. Dude was vibing. Oh, one more. Okay, I think that was the last one. Hopefully. So now what is in the way? Okay. This one's going to be the wind, I'm assuming. Air. Staff of air. And the great staff glows in your hands, opening a portal into the circle. The circle is divided up into 9 parts, each bearing an inscription and 1 unlit candle. And now for this one. Oh, light all the candles? Okay. I am none, and yet all of the 3, and yet have more, though I have no name and no face. My symbol is the air, for I am the invisible surrounding of life, and my color is all colors, for I am in the enlightening light of life. Now consider this most carefully. 3 times were you asked a question, and 3 times you gave an answer. The question 3 times was the same. The answers were 3 times changed. Consider yet still further. 3 answers were all 3 correct. This is the nature of the realms of the 3, each with its own truth, each with its own truthful answer. TMI, dude. Now consider this. I represent the unity of the 3, and my kingdom is the whole of all parts, and my name is known through understanding. And so I ask you this question. Within all of life, there is but one creature in whom all 3 kingdoms can be found. A creature which can only be understood by understanding the whole of the 3. Okay, the previous answers were change, nature, and growth. Human. Am I a Sodoman? Okay, I guess the answer is man. I was close. I wonder if they would have accepted human. Thy understanding is great, and the sphere dissolves. Okay, let's get this thing. Let's get this show over with. Staff of air. Okay. Go back to the portal. Oh, hang on. Hang on. It says that I don't understand what it's asking me to do. So, okay, use the staff of air, light all candles, man. Go back to the portal. And then from the portal we go up and it says white flame, enter the portal, but that just takes me back down here. The Lord of Hearts, give me the correct card so you pass. Use the orb on the blue flames to get to the 8th floor. Now go to the last coordinate in the floor 8 list. Oh, okay. So we need to go back to the blue flame, I guess? Oh my gosh. Where's the portal now? Right here. Okay. And then go to the correct card so it lets you pass. Use the orb on the blue flames to get to the 8th floor and I go to the last coordinate. Okay. So hearts. Super confusing. I don't get it. I flat out do not. But we are in. All right, I think you weren't enjoying yourself. Save, please. Thank you. Thank you. We will save, please. We're so close. I think we can fight the Sorn now. I think. But I need one last bit of guidance here. We need to get up to the Lord of Hearts, who I believe is just north of us here. So we're going to come out and see this dude. Yep, Hearts, Arwen, Queen of Hearts. Thanks very much. And then now, should be able to enter the blue flame, it says. I don't know why the blue flame specifically. It's just what it says. We ain't messing around at this point. The orb, and let's save. Shimmering Portal. Quick save. Okay. All right. Cool. No, what the heck? What did I do wrong? Where is there a dragon to help me when I need one? Now go to the last coordinate in the floor 8 list, which is east 0, north 0. But from this point... Oh. Hold up. Get out of here. I don't. Here we go. Within a nexus of roaring flames. The flames seem to be dying out and they part before you as you walk. The figure within the flames looks at you and starts to speak. But suddenly the figure vanishes. A demonic snarl is heard from above. The gatekeeper is gone, you vermin. I have teleported him into the great ethereal void to remain forever. And now, to keep my promise, you slimy little toads. Oh, there we go. The Sorn, Pit Fiends, Vile Men, and 3 Ifrit. Is this the final encounter? Question mark? I don't know. Don't know. Hopefully, because I don't know how much. I don't know how much more of this I can take. Just gonna tilt-o-weight all these dudes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, bad stuff. Oy vey. The Sorn, the S-O-R-N. Final boss? Okay, so none of that did damage. I'm not going to look at the guide. None of that did damage. Let's just see what happens. We'll try and kill everything around it. The Sorn. So if I just... Yeah, you can't hit her. Okay. All right. There's going to be some kind of trick here. Let me try and figure this out. Wizardry does like its weird stylistic conventions for villain names. Word nah. It's just that big. With a bit of a catch. They had to sneak one last puzzle in there. All right, let me just peruse here really quick. Let me peruse my items. We've got the orb. I know that most of these have already got their uses out. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. It's 4 o'clock. It's been a 3-hour stream. 3 hours. Okay, let's see. Counter the Sorn, cast a summon spell. Okay. Let's try that. Don't know what the goal is there, but we will try that. Oof. Big boy. Okay. Summon spell. 3-hour stream? Yeah, live stream. Oh man, I'll be so happy to play something else tomorrow. It's seriously a love-hate relationship with this game. Okay, Bamordi or Socordi or Abriel. So, let's see. There's Socordi. So let's try that. I don't know what it's gonna do. Find out. The gatekeeper returns from the void. No. Jeez. Okay, so now we have the gatekeeper. But bad jujus. Oh, okay. Just a ton of spell resistances. Gatekeeper casts a Abriel. The Sorin's magic shield is vaporized. Oh. Well, okay. Let's see about not sucking here. There's no party heal on this, right? Like I didn't see any way to heal the whole party up at once. Wait, who's no. I don't know. Let's try attacking the Sorn. We'll have these dudes do some healing. Oh, man. That damage, though. Okay, we got it down just to her now. The Sorn is destroyed. Huzzah and hurrah! I don't know. Watch this chest just like destroy me. Here. Could not disarm it. Aragorn found armor, robes, and an Ankh. The ancient figure of a tired man stands quietly before you. He gazes deep into your eyes and then begins to speak. I am the gatekeeper, the guardian of the triaxial balance. It is through your courage and, more importantly, through your understanding and wisdom that the triaxial balance of the forces has been restored. Thereafter I bequeath you the power to guard this mortal plane, for none are more worthy or more deserving than thee. I thank thee, both for my life and for thy effort. And now that I have found my worthy successors, my duty is done in this world, and I shall soon return to that higher plane of the ever after. You shall be remembered, and I offer this small token, for which I hope that you shall remember not me, but what you yourself have done this day. Fare thee well, my friends. And he is gone. Aragorn got an item. And the game's still going. Okay. So, now, save. Okay, and then let's see about Cadortoing these folks. No, don't you dare oops on me. Oh, thank you. Oh, I have half a mind to just leave him lost. Okay. All right. The Heart of Abriel. GG. Single target heals only. So much trolling. So was that it? Is there more? I don't know. I don't know. But I would like to look at something here. I don't know. There we go. Drop the Sword of Master. And then let's do this. Aragorn can trade the armor to Gandalf. And Gandalf, you can tell me what this is. Silver Chain. That's not that great. The final boss dropped that? I'm pretty sure I had one of those earlier. Card and robes. Scarlet robes. I did not have one of those earlier. Okay, well, now time to head home. That's it. We just go back home. Okay, let's try using or who had one still? Arwen, I think, does. Lokta Feet. Congratulations! The quest is complete. The Sorn has passed beyond. For thy great deeds, the Gatekeeper awards each of you 100,000 EP and has appointed you guardians of the Traxial Gate, distinguished by an elite insignia. You have the Heart of Abriel. Do you want it scribed into Arwen's spellbook? Do I? Congratulations! Congratulations! This is the end of this game. Okay, should I don't know what this means. Yes. Okay, Dragonfire says yes. Sure. Here's your credits roll. All right, enjoy it, folks. That was... Thank you so much for to be playing my game. Monster designer Jun Swemi. Graphic designers Naoto Oshima, Shunichi Fukuzawa, and Ryuichi Onuma. Thank you. You're number one. No, we can't do this the whole time. Wallpaper Kunio Yukinaga. I can't. I don't think so. It's not going to happen. I'm glad they show you this, the sprites again, though. Excellent sprites in this game. Okay, first impressions after finishing. Good criticism takes time. So I'm going to be thinking about this one for a while. Very hard game. Very cruel game. It's one thing for a game to be brutal. It's another for it to be cruel and to delight in its difficulty. I think that's Wizardry 5. It did not translate too badly, I think, to Super Nintendo. This seems like this was pretty A-okay to actually play on this system. And that's without having played the original, but it didn't feel like I was struggling with controls except for the menu system. I would totally, if I was remastering this, I would totally revamp the menu system, and I would make a few things clearer about, you know, like maybe giving little tips on like what each stat does, what each item is for, or a little description of it, something like that, a little more information. Even in this lesser 8 megabit card, there's some ball and spray work. Yeah, they did a really good job painting those sprites. I would love the teleported party wiped at the end there. Could you imagine? That's messed up. But yeah, rough game. Real rough game. I hope that that's the hardest that the Super Nintendo has to offer. We won! We won. It's a shame that it... Whoa, look at that sprite. It's a shame that it was not, you know, done without Game Genie, but I really think that we circumnavigated the time wasting of Wizardry. That could have been a lot more time wasty than it was. But as it stands, that was pretty good. One use menu would have been really good. I don't think there was any reason to have like a main menu with but then also like a select menu. But that's it. That's Wizardry, my friends. What a thing. What happens if I push the button now? That takes us back. So now what? Now what? If I go back to the maze, what happens? Presumably there's a bonus floor. This absolutely would have been a game that you'd just chip away at back in the day. Less games in general. Yeah. For sure. Provided you were having fun. Like, if you really loved this and there's, you can get hundreds of hours on it, that's awesome. If you are playing this for hundreds of hours and it is as hateful as it is, that's a little hard to stomach. You know what I mean? You continue to explore. There's a bonus floor and bonus boss. Ravaging Justice said it well right here. Justice, thank you. Glad that's over. No, it's been a good time, and I do want to thank you for being, thank you folks for being supportive and patient, and providing some decent tips. And at the same time, not not hand-holding me through the whole thing. You allowed me to make mistakes. That's right. Yeah, there's degrees of good, right? Like, people will ask me, do you think it's a good game or a bad game? I'm like, oh man, that's such a loaded question. Or maybe I have a loaded answer. But I always hope, I meet people when we play a game with strong flavors. And they stick around for that because they really enjoy that game. But I hope you come back for the next game as well. Like I said, we're playing through every Super Nintendo, not Super Famicom, Super Nintendo RPG. We've got 9 left, I think. Something like that. Less than 10. So I think tomorrow we're going to start a JRPG. It's probably going to be Spike McFang, which you've never seen before. I've never played before. So that should be enjoyable. But I hope you do come back. It was great to have you for Wizardry. And if you don't come back, then I will see you in my dreams. In my Wizardry dreams. Where I'm just like imagining, just like, picturing myself wandering down these dungeons forever without really even knowing what I'm doing. It's just going to be Wizard Dreams. You really did that, huh? All right, we'll go say hi. There's a guy playing Prince of Persia. I think it's one of the new ones. I really like Prince of Persia, the old school stuff. But let's go say hi to him. Drop a follow if you haven't yet. A follow is free. It doesn't hurt you. Okay, and I'll see you tomorrow. We're going to play Spike McFang. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.